So as you're resting in Shavasana, taking a few moments to breathe. Start to feel this sense of expansion in your breath. If you feel like you're not connected to your breath, perhaps consider bringing your hands just to the floating ribs. And as you breathe in, feel the expansion of the floating ribs. And as you exhale, feel the floating ribs contracting inward. As you inhale deeply, and exhale deeply. As you inhale and exhale, repeat in your mind's eye, in a gentle way, not a forceful way, in a gentle way, repeat the first part of this Bhavana. My mind is empty. My mind is empty. As you repeat this Bhavana, see if you can feel or have the sense of feeling your mind emptying. Now start to repeat in your mind that second phrase, my body is like the vast expanse of sky. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. And feel that you are starting to merge with that infinite sky. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Okay, so bring your hands down beside your waist. And then inhale. I want you to slowly do those arm raises. Bring your arms above your head to the floor behind you. On the inhale. And exhale, slowly bring the arms back down beside you. Inhale deeply. Bring the arms up above your head to the floor behind you. And then exhale, bring the arms down beside you. And start to add that bhavana now, so that as you inhale, my mind is empty. And then as you exhale, my body is like the vast expanse of sky. Inhaling, my mind is empty. Exhaling, my body is like the vast expanse of sky. And just do that 2 more times. Inhaling, feeling the body expanding. My mind is empty. Exhaling, my body is like the vast expanse of sky. Inhaling, my mind is empty. Very good. And then after this one, just stay the arms down, just continue breathing. So let's cross our arms like we did. We did that with the test. We're going to reactivate our QLs. So slide the legs a little bit over to the right together. And then start to do that practice. So extend through your spine down into your legs. Feel like they're kind of elongating. That's a good word. And that your legs are kind of pressing to the right. You're not going to obviously move them, but you're isometrically kind of pressing with about 10% effort, the legs to the right. And then kind of pulling the right hip up towards the right lower rib. And then relax and bring your legs back. Pause there for a moment. And then slide the legs over to the right again. Very good. So again, you're kind of just going through the instructions from the spine all the way down the legs, kind of pushing through the heels of the feet slightly. It's a very subtle, and then kind of pressing the legs to the right, specifically through the malleolus, that ankle bone, and then bring the legs back. Very good. And then do it again. And as you're doing that, holding that intention of the pose, think about or bring to mind this bhavana. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Bring the legs back. Very good. And then do it again. See if you can bring both over at the same. Yeah. Good. And then bring the legs back. Good. And we'll do it one more time. So just try and slide the legs over along the floor to the right. Kind of extend through the whole body. So feel this sense of elongation. The legs kind of moving gently to the right, about 10% effort. And that right hip bone moving towards, a little bit, towards the right lower rib. Good, and then bring the legs back. Bring the hands down beside you and just really embody that part of the Bhavana that says, my body is like the vast expanse of sky. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Sometimes it's nice if you wake up in the middle of the night, on a clear night, and you can see the stars, to lay underneath the stars and imagine that you are becoming that infinite universe. Remember, maybe even as a child you had that memory of doing that, just kind of naturally. I sometimes think that as children, we are innately in tune to that universe of infinite possibilities. So let's recross the arms, please, and then bring the legs slightly over to the left. Okay, remember to try and slide them along the floor. And then elongate, so feel the sense of elongation. Press through the heel of your foot. The legs kind of pressing a little bit to the left, 10% effort. And then a little bit of left hip to left lower rib. And then come back. Good, take a breath there. And then again, slide the legs to the left. Try not to lift them, just slide them along the floor. That's it. Nice, Selena. And then push the legs to the left. Elongate from the spine down to the heels of your feet. Bring that left hip bone a little towards the left floating rib. And then bring the legs back. Just pause, kind of shake the glutes a little, and then do it again. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. And bring the legs back and do it again. Very good. Just a little bit. That's good. That's good. And then come back and we'll do it again. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. And do it one more time. Take a moment there, shake your glutes, jiggle, jiggle, and then bring the legs back over. Nice. Try not to move the upper torso. Just bring that left hip up just a little, and then feel that sense of lengthening, and then bring the legs over. There you go. And then bring the legs back, bend the knees, just bring the feet flat to the floor for a moment. Very good. Bring the hands down beside your waist. Bring the feet about a little bit more than hip distance apart, and then a little closer to you if you can. And then inhale, we're going to do the arm raises again, and we're going to do the hips lift. So inhale, bring the arms above your head as you lift the hips up as high as you can, squeeze the glutes. And then exhale, slowly lower back down to the floor. Try and slow it down just a little bit. Inhale, bring the arms above your head. Squeeze the glutes. My mind is empty. And then exhale, slowly lower back down. Very good. I'd like you to keep going at your own pace. Embody this bhavana. My mind is empty. Hold the breath for about 2 counts. the top of the inhale, squeeze the glutes, and then slowly come back down. And just continue to do that a few more times. But really moving with the breath. Remember to slow the breath down. Slow your exhale down. And I want to invite you also, either close your eyes or just pick a point on the ceiling. But really bring your mind inwards. Actually, rather, you bring your mind to focus on that infinite sky so that you hold that bhavana really deeply, that you are becoming like the vast, expansive sky. Inhaling, my mind is empty. Really squeeze the glutes there. Very nice. Do it a couple more times. Very good. Do it one more time. And this time maybe hold the breath at the top of the inhale if it's within your capacity, maybe for a few more seconds. My mind is empty. And then when you're finished, just pause for a moment. Maybe allow the knees to come together and just pause there. Okay, so right where you are, roll over please onto your stomachs. Let your forehead come down to the floor, and then inhale and bring the hands down beside you. Inhale, lift the chest up and come up into Shalabhasana. Okay, so lift the legs up as high as you can, lift the chest. There you go. Elongate through the back of your neck, and then exhale and come on down. Okay, so we're actually going to do something a little different today. Inhale, lift the chest up and lift the legs up as high as you can. Okay, remember, my mind is empty. Hold that bhavana. My mind is empty. And then exhale, come on down. My body is like the vast, expansive sky. Inhale, come on up. Very good. So what I would like you to do now is reach with your right hand for your right foot. Keep lifting, no. Keep the legs straight. But like you're doing a side bend. So reach, but without losing the height. So keep lifting up and keep reaching. Keep reaching. Nice. And then come on down, forehead to the floor. My body is like the vast, expansive sky. Inhale, come on back up. We're going to do the same side again. So, same side, right side. Take the right hand, reach for the left. But don't come down to do it. Just keep staying up. Good, Cindy. Nice, Michelle. Keep lifting up. Lift the legs, lift the legs. There you go. And come on down. My mind is empty. And then come on up again. And this time we'll do the left side. So come on up as high as you can first. And then reach the left hand down the left leg. Nice. Try to lift up, Charlotte. There you go. My mind is empty. Exhale, come on down. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Take a breath. And then come on up again. There you go. And then reach for that left foot. Reach. Feel that side bend. Reach it, lift it up a little higher. Reach up, reach, reach. And then exhale, come on down. Very good. Very good. So bring the hands underneath the shoulders. And then come up onto your knees. And from here, inhale, lift the chest and heart. Okay, now listen carefully. Actually, what you're going to do is stay in that extension, but now exhale, look over your right shoulder to your right glute as much as you can without straining anything, of course. Okay, inhale back through center. We'll do the same side again. Lift up through the chest and heart. And then exhale, look over your right shoulder to your right hip. Or your right glute more specifically. Inhale, come back to center. We'll do it one more time. Lift up through the chest and heart. Draw the shoulder blades back. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. There you go. Inhale, come back through center. Lift up the chest. Exhale, look over your left shoulder this time. Kind of bring your left glute towards your left shoulder as well. Inhale through center, lift up. And exhale, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look up, lift up through the chest and heart. Exhale over the left shoulder. Very nice. Inhale through center. And then exhale, come into downward facing dog. Very nice. So from here, inhale into plank pose. My mind is empty. Go through the cues for plank. Go through the cues for plank. Lift up here. Lift there. There you go. Now keep this where it is. Lift here. Lift here. There you go. That's it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Did that feel different? Yeah. Inhale, come into plank pose. Very nice. Now, engage deeply. Squeeze your glutes. I'm going to add that to the cue. And then lift your right leg up. Don't lift up that right hip. Just lift the leg up as high as you can. Okay, try not to come out of it. So the hips are still dipping. Left, right leg lifts. Lower the leg down. Come into downward facing dog. Inhale, come to plank pose. Good. Find the cues for plank. Come down a little here. Now lift here. Lift here. There you go. Lift the left leg up. That's a nice, Karen. Good. Really squeeze the glutes. Take the navel up into the spine. That's it, Asia. And then lower down and downward facing dog. Inhale, come to your hands and knees. Lift the chest and heart. Then lift your right leg up and lower the hip. And lift the leg up a little higher. Then lift your left arm and lift the arm and leg. Now this time what I want you to do is keep lifting that left arm, lowering that right hip, and now twist to your left as much as you can. Keep lifting that leg up. Keep lifting the leg. And then lower down. Oh. And then lift the other leg up. Lower the left hip. And then lift the leg up a little higher, then lift the right arm. And then twist to your right. So that was one of the steps here. Keep the arm over the head. You're just twisting the torso as much as you can. There you go. And then come on down. Would you like to try this? Okay. You just push the hands like that so it takes a little stress, maybe, off of there. Lift the other leg up. Right leg lifts, lower the hip. Lift the leg up a little higher. And then lift the left arm and lift arm and leg. And then twist to your left. There you go. That's it, Michelle. See if you can bring the right shoulder a little bit towards the side of the room. And then come on down. And then do the other side. And hold for 6 seconds. Beautiful. Nice. And then come on down and do the other side one last time. Nice, Grayson. Lift out of that right shoulder. And then there you go. And twist. All right, come on down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, walk, step, or float the feet up to the hands. And exhale, fold forward. And then inhale, reverse swan dive. Come on up with a nice extended spine. Reach up to the sky. And exhale, Namaste Mudra. Okay, so let's turn around and come up to the front of your mats. Okay, so close your eyes for a moment. Once you find your space on the mat, just close your eyes for a moment. Turn the palms open here. And allow yourself just to seep into this bhavana. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Now, holding on to that bhavana, let's add a little bit of movement again with this. And try and do, my mind is empty with the inhale. My body is like the vast expanse of sky with the exhale. Inhale, bring the arms up to the sky, turn the palms inward. Reach up and take a little bit of a back bend, just a little. That means the arm bones come back. Exhale, bring the hands back down to the sides of your body. And just keep repeating that a few more times, but move as slow as you can with the breath. Inhale up, my mind is empty. Take a little back bend if it feels good. Exhale, the arms come out. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Do that a few more times. And I invoke that image, if you will, that you're standing underneath a starry sky. And as you look up, all you can see is infinity. Okay, on the next inhale, leave the arms up for a moment. Now feel stable in the core. Start to cultivate a feeling of stability in the core. And then very slowly start to allow your body to reach over to the right. And then just stay there for a moment. Keep reaching up and out of the waist. Inhale, come back up. My mind is empty. And then exhale, reach over to the right. Same side. My mind is empty. Keep reaching up, like you're reaching for the ceiling, but coming over to the side. Inhale, come up. We'll do it one more time, just like that. Reach out of the waist. My mind is empty. Exhale. My body is like the vast, expansive sky. Come over to the side. Breathe into that expansive, infinite space within you. And then inhale, come on up. And exhale, let the arms come down to the sides. Turn the palms facing the ocean, please. And breathe into the infinite space within your heart center. My body is like the vast, expansive sky. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling deeply. Inhale, bring the arms, reach up to the sky. Now lift out of the waist. Feel grounded, a sense of connection to earth, but rising away from the earth, embodying infinity. Exhale, come over to the left. Inhale, come on back up. Lift out of the waist. Again, feel solid. Exhale, come on over. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Inhale, come on up. And then exhale, come on over to the left one more time. I put your mat right in front there. Is that okay?
It's okay. My feet, I was like, I can't do this. I put the stinger.
Inhale, come on back up. And exhale, relax the arms to the sides. Take a breath or two here. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. So inhale, bring the arms, reach up to the sky. My mind is empty. Exhale, fold forward into Uttanasana. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Inhale into half lift. My mind is empty. Exhale, take the feet back. Come into downward facing dog. Inhale into plank pose. This is Surya Namaskar A. My mind is empty. Exhale to chaturanga or to the floor. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Inhale into up dog or cobra pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Inhale deeply. Sometimes, and it's fine to do this in my opinion, that your mind or your whatever, I can't put a word to it right now, your desire is attracted to one part of this bhavana more at some points. So if that's where it is, then just go with it. Okay? Inhale, exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, walk, step, float the feet up to the hands. My mind is empty. Half lift. Exhale, fold. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come on all the way up. Reach up to the sky. Go back if it feels good. And exhale, Namaste Mudra. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Inhale, bring the arms, reach out and up. Extend your whole body upwards. Exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. My mind is empty. Exhale, fold. Come into downward facing dog. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Inhale into plank pose. My mind is empty. Exhale, chaturanga or to the floor. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And take a few breaths here. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Bend the knees. Exhale. Inhale. Walk, step, float the feet up to the hands. And exhale and fold forwards. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come on up with a long extended spine. Exhale, Namaste Mudra. We'll do it 2 more times. Inhale, bring the arms, reach out and up. Exhale, fold forward. In your mind, keep repeating this Bhavana. Inhale, half lift, extend. Exhale, fold, come into downward facing dog, walk, step, or float. Inhale into plank pose. Feel strong there. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana or to the floor. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And just take a few deep breaths here. As you're here, spread the fingers, press down into the knuckles. But also practice this idea of becoming effortless. To loosen the effort. Embody that practice. Stiram, sukham, asanam. How can I become more effortless? Bend the knees, exhale, inhale, walk, step or float the feet up to the hands. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, all the way back up. Reach up, extend the body, and exhale, Namaste Mudra. Just stay here for a moment. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Let that bhavana ride on the back of the breath. Let it start to weave into your consciousness, into your cellular DNA. Inhale, bring the arms, reach out and up. Exhale, fold forward into Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the chest and heart. Exhale, fold, downward facing dog. Inhale into plank, my mind is empty. Exhale, chaturanga to the floor. Inhale into up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. On the next exhale, bend your knees. On the next inhale, walk, step, or float the feet up to the hands. And exhale and fold. And then reverse swan dive. Come on up, navel to spine. Reach all the way up to the sky and exhale, arms or hands to namaste. And then bring the hands down beside your waist and turn the palms open in samastiti. Feel those two qualities of sthira and sukha in perfect harmony. There's a quality of effortless stillness, ultimately, that we're cultivating. For many of us, the stillness is not easy. We're identified with moving. We're identified with doing. Come back to that bhavana then, my mind is empty. Very good. So from here, take your left foot back, please, like you would for warrior one, but keep the right leg straight. And bring the hands beside you, and then turn the left foot in a bit more, Emily. Turn it in just a little bit more. There you go. And then leave the arms down beside your waist, just hanging. And then bend the right knee, and inhale, bring the arms, reach up to the sky. My mind is empty. And then on the exhale, slowly begin to straighten the leg and bring the arms back down. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. On the inhale, bend the knee, sweep or scoop the arms forward. My mind is empty. On the exhale, slowly begin to straighten the leg, let the arms come back down. Erect your spine, elongate your spine. Inhale, bring the arms, reach up. My mind is empty. And exhale, bring the arms down. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Inhale. Just keep doing that a couple more times. Make this next one your last one and just stay in the pose for a couple of breaths. As you're there in this pose, as you breathe in, feel your capacity increasing. Feel your capacity to become the infinite increasing. Visualize infinite space in your body. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. And then very slowly step your left foot up to your right foot and let the arms come down. Come back to that samastiti stance of having the palms facing open. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. And let's step the right foot back now, and we'll do the same thing. So when you're ready, just move into it. Inhale, bend the front knee, bring the arms, scoop the arms kind of up. My mind is empty. And then as you exhale, straighten the leg and bring the arms down. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. And then see if you can move with the breath or move slower. Take your time. The idea of vinyasa is to merge the movement with the breath. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. We'll do it one more time and then just continue to stay there for a moment. And steep into that part of the Bhavana. My body is like the vast expanse of sky, where you become like the infinite. Acknowledge that yearning within you to move beyond your own limitations, to move beyond the limitations of mind. Slowly step your right foot up to your left foot. Turn the palms facing forward. Embody all and take it all in. Krishna's charge to Arjuna, become like the ocean. Become like the ocean. Take it all in. Okay, so from here, let's turn and face the kitchen side of the room, please. And bring your feet wide apart, just wide apart. Turn the right foot to the right. Very good. And then bend the front knee like you would for Warrior Two. If you need to separate your feet, you can do that. Or just keep the feet a little closer to make it a little easier. Remember, effortless effort. Cross your arms. Okay? Inhale deeply and exhale, squeeze the right shoulder to the right hip bone. But also spiraling the left shoulder back. Okay? And just stay there for a moment. Breathe in. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale and squeeze the right shoulder to the right hip bone. For a moment here, we'll do it on the next one. Inhale, back up. Bring your left hand to your left rib cage. Good. And just hold that left hand there now. A little bit higher, Harrison. And then inhale here, a little bit higher. Annie, definitely a little bit higher. And then inhale, exhale, bring your right shoulder to the right hip bone again. And I want you to lift the ribs into that hand. Does that change a little bit? Does that change it? Good. Inhale, come back up. Good, do that again. Keep the hand there just for reference. Come over. Lift into that rib cage. Squeeze the right shoulder to that right hip bone. And then come back up. Good. Recross the arms. Inhale deeply. Exhale, right shoulder to right hip bone. Press your press your ribs into the imaginary hand. And then take that left hand over the head and reach. Lift a little. Lift here. There. And then spiral open. Good. Now bring your knee to the right. No, your knee. Just your knee. There you go. Now, bring that hip bone back. Oh, I know so much going on. My mind is empty. Empty your mind. Inhale, come back up. Well, at least there's only joy in its wake, right? Turn the right toes in. And then just let the hands drop for a moment. My mind is empty. Good. Turn the left foot to the left. Come into warrior two on the left side for a moment. And then cross the arms. Very good. And then take the left shoulder to the left hip bone. See if you can, in your mind, start to imagine all those lateral obliques starting to shorten and contract. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, take the left shoulder to the left hip bone. Very nice. Press down through the outer edge of the right foot. And inhale, come back up. This time we're going to take that right hand to the right ribs. And lift through the midline first. And then bending that left knee, exhale, left shoulder to left hip bone. Now, take the ribs into that hand a little bit more. Press the ribs out and up. And then simultaneously squeeze that shoulder. Nice. Inhale, come back up. Relax that. Exhale, come back over. Good. Lift into that hand. Lift the ribs into the hand. Simultaneously bring that shoulder to the hips. Inhale, come back up. Recross the arms. Exhale, squeeze that left shoulder to the left hip bone. Pause there for a moment. Then take the right arm up and over the head. Expand your capacity. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Feel that intention, that bhavana, riding on the back of that breath. Moving into your body, moving into your space, merging. Very good. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, straighten the left leg, turn the left toes in. Drop the arms. Inhale, bring the arms, reach up, not all the way up to the sky, but just like a V, and lift your chest up. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Keep them there for 2 breaths. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. And then exhale, bring the arms down and just pause for a moment. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Turn the right foot to the right. Turn the left foot in just a little, just a little, just a little. Good. Cross the arms, facing this direction so that the hips are parallel. Straighten both legs. Lift out of the waist. Good. And then exhale. Bring your right shoulder towards the right hip. Bring your left arm, reach up to the sky. Now you can just kind of stay here if you like, or follow through with some options. First option, bring the left arm over the head. Very good. Second option, bring the right arm, reach for the ocean. Third option, start to spiral open a little bit more. Fourth option, close your eyes if you can. Come on back up. Cross your arms. Lift up. Keep the hips there. Bring your right shoulder to right hip. Stay there. That's it. Now be still. Breathe. Inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Remember what I said, don't have stability, have nothing. Start with the small steps, build up. Don't let your ego get in the way. Good, turn the right foot in, turn the left foot out. Lift up through the midline. Squeeze the hips into midline, a little 2% adduction, meaning squeeze the feet in towards each other. Feel how that gives you support in your foundation, gives you stability. And from that stability, we allow ourselves to explore the infinite. Crossing your arms, bring your left shoulder to your left hip bone. Pause there for a moment, feel stable. Then if you want to, you don't have to, bring your right arm up to the sky. Only if you have stability. And then if you want to, bring the right arm over your head. Breathe into infinite space. And then if you want to, take your left arm and reach. Spiral the chest open. Even lean the upper torso back a little bit. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Very nice. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, step up to the front of your mat for a moment. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Very good. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Okay, let's face the pool side of the room this time. Come to the middle of your mat and come and stand on your knees. So come and kneel down and then stand up on your knees. If you need to place like a blanket or something underneath your knees, you can do that. And then stretch your right leg out. So we're going to do Parigasana. Cross your arms. Now, how the foot should be, it doesn't really matter. Just kind of line the knee with the heel of your foot, and any variation of the foot is fine. Crossing your arms, bring your right shoulder to the right hip bone. Now, there's a big tendency in this pose to kind of twist the left shoulder forward. Again, imagine the wall behind you and twist the left shoulder back. Bring your left arm over your head, and then turn the right palm up and reach for the ocean. And we'll stay here for about 5 breaths. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Inhale, come on up. Bring the right knee back to the left knee. Either stay here just for a short moment or sit onto your heels and just pause there for a moment. Just close your eyes. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. When you're ready, we'll do the other side. So stretch out your left leg, cross your arms. And then bring your left shoulder to the left hip bone first. And then, yogi's choice, if you want to, bring the right arm up to the sky. And then if you would like to, over your head. And then if you'd like to, take the left hand and reach for the back of the room. As you're breathing in and breathing out, my mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Inhale, slowly come back up. And then exhale, come and lie down onto your mats, please, onto your backs. We're just going to finish with one thing. Supta Dandasana. So bring your knees towards your chest. And still staying with this Bhavana. Inhale, straighten the legs towards the sky and bring the arms over your head to the floor behind you. And then exhale, bring the knees into the chest and the hands down beside your waist. And do that a few more times on your own, please. Following your own breath, inhaling the arms above your head, press the heels up. My mind is empty. Exhale, my body is like the vast expanse of sky. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Just do that maybe one more time. And then when you're finished, come into Shavasana. As you start to settle into Shavasana, make any kind of final adjustments, more internal, but also might be external. At this point, this bhavana starts to become something that is alive within you, perhaps. And you can start to feel it or hear it echoing. Throughout the chambers of your being. As if you were repeating this mantra, this bhavana, in a cave. And there's a certain point when there's a resonance of echo. Start to feel or listen to the echo of this bhavana within you. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale deeply. And then wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Slowly start to bend one knee. And then bend the other knee. And when you're ready, roll over to the side. And then when you're ready, come and sit up. Find a comfortable seat. So sitting with an erect spine. Embody that effortless quality of sitting while feeling the steadiness of it. Repeat that phrase a few times. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. When you feel like you've embodied it, then stop repeating it and just feel the effects. If your mind starts to wander, just repeat it again. Very good. Bring your hands to Namaste Mudra. May these teachings of yoga always bring you back to that sacred space within. Namaste.